Rob G, can you clue us in, not set the table, but just tell us what's going on Caitlin Clark, and she got mugged, I guess, in the game the other day, last night, right?
I've decided that the verbiage I want now is I'll tee you
what
up.
is it?
I'll tee you up. I'll be your
Okay.
caddy.
So it's the same thing. What's the difference?
Okay, the caddy
Well,
was bad.
The caddy
So
gets
TU was
paid.
different.
So what? If you set the table, you're not getting paid?
Not as much as a caddy is.
This might be a city course, though. You might not be getting too much.
It's a local
Yeah,
muni.
this might
It
not
ain't
be
a country
private.
club.
I don't know. I
They're
don't know if
paying
it's country
people in
club.
L.A. $30 for fast food now.
That's a good point. I did
that
see an
it?
In-N-Out said, "Come work for us, $27 an hour."
It's almost
Do you
$30.
know how much In-N-Out managers make?
Yeah.
They make like $150, $175, or $100,000. Make sure people understand what I'm saying. $175,000 a year or something like that.
Bro, I'm not joking when I say that if radio falls apart, I want to work at Costco.
No, you've said that several times. We believe
Have you
you.
seen what they make?
But,
And
here-
get a buy-in
but
book?
here's the thing that I think, and I'm more power to him.
He
But
just
I'm
said
gonna
he wants
say
to go
this.
work there. Don't
No.
bring him
I'm
down.
talking about when they originally did fast food restaurants.
Mhm.
It was supposed to be for kids in high school.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was everybody worked. You worked. It was a part-time job,
fun job. Yeah.
fun job that you, Rob G, right or wrong. And then
Yes.
all of a sudden they couldn't rely. The kids didn't want to work, whatever. And then adults, grown-ups, made it like their careers. And this is what was the imbalance. Because that wasn't really, when I was a kid,
I worked at McDonald's.
only kids
15
worked.
years old.
Am I right? Yeah.
One of my favorite jobs.
That was it. Well,
Man, that
because you
was-
could eat all the fries.
That
for
was
free.
we knew how to cherry pick the nuggets. Like which one was the good one. We know how to eyeball. Okay, that's a good one. That
See,
was good.
now I'm gonna throw up in my mouth because his hands all over
No,
the nuggets.
no. Not we knew when we were making my own little 20-pack or whatever it was. Dude, it was our line. We'd make our own breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Double
yeah.
sausage, egg, put a hash brown in it. Oh yeah. What a great job. To your point, when you're 15,
Right.
I was working with my best
if you're-
friend. Shout out to Vic.
But if you're married and got 2 kids, that's a tough job
It's
to have.
stressful.
That's all.
You're gonna get some good pay, but you
Well,
stress.
Dub, to your point, my brother is one of his best friends. Swears to this day that he invented the buffalo blue cheese on buffalo wings when he worked at Domino's. Because they would do the same thing. They'd have the food.
And he
Making
made
They
up
would
stuff?
make whatever they would want. Like, oh, someone canceled an order. Okay, well, I guess
Dude,
we're keeping it.
Man, we used to have so much fun. We would throw frozen sausage
Yep.
patties. Everybody having fun. Oh my gosh, you were
Shout out.
Man, we had so many.
Shout out to all
shout out
the-
to Monahan.
No wonder my
Lubna.
sausage patty had hair on
Look like,
it.
man, why does it a little crunchy? This is my bad. It was on the floor.
Y'all deserve that $20 an hour.
That was
Shout out
back
to
in the Mick
McDonald's.
Archer era. Rob G, you remember that?
I do.
The Mick Archer. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
They were making up burgers. Like,
No, it was like cold on one side, hot on the other, and then you would put it together. Wasn't that it?
that was basically it. Well,
Right? The lettuce, the tomato would be on one side, and then the hot hamburger on the other side.
And it had Canadian bacon.
Right? Wasn't
That's
that
a
the
game changer
McArthur?
when you think about it. Nowadays, everything's the same. Everyone's got tenders.
You know what they call a Canadian bacon in Canada?
Bacon.
American bacon. No. It's good.
All right, guys.
For 2
Back to
seconds,
the
I'm like,
big
what do they
story,
call
though, of what was that, Tuesday night? It might have
Yep.
been the lead of the show. Did we not have the Laker news? Caitlin Clark, she was at it again. Her team beat the Connecticut Sun 88-71 in a game that we watched during this show. However, because, Rob never misses a WNBA game.
Where the ratings at right now?
Yeah. We didn't get to really spend too much time during the show talking about it, but if you were watching, there were multiple skirmishes throughout this game. And one of them involved Caitlin Clark, as you guys mentioned. During the play in question, Caitlin Clark got raked across the eye. Looked like it got poked, might have got scratched, but
It was just an eye
it was
gouge.
right
It's
across the
okay.
face. She gets upset, kind of pushes the defender off of her, and in a split second, a different player runs up and hip checks her right there in the side of the rib cage. She goes flying to the floor. People start arguing. It looks like it's going to be a big brouhaha. They separate everything. Interestingly enough, no ejections, no flagrant fouls, and Caitlin Clark herself was assessed a technical. But because it was Caitlin Clark, she is the golden goose, it became a big talking point once again. Hey, what's up with these WNBA women trying to hurt Caitlin Clark?
Stop babying her. Stop babying her. She's absolutely going to get fouled. She's going to get fouled hard at times. This is part of the game. Who's the greatest player ever to touch a basketball? Michael Jordan. You know what Michael Jordan did? First a couple of years, 2-3 years, they got beat up. People were stop flying through the air. You're not about to embarrass me, dunking on people, doing all this. Put your tongue back in your mouth. All of that. This is part of the course a little bit. And yes, she's getting fouled hard. And yes, this is a part of the game. And you know what the best part about this is? You know who isn't complaining? Caitlin Clark. You know who isn't making a big brouhaha out of this? Caitlin Clark. She gets into it. She gets chippy. By the way, she gets in the middle of some of this. She instigates. She talks smack. She'll bump somebody. So she is a part of this as well, and she knows this is part of the game. And she also knows I'm a superstar. I'm young. I'm the face of the league. And a lot of people don't like it. Comes with the territory. It is what it is. I'm very popular. I love this opportunity to get to play the game I love. And she's all right with it more than everybody else. She's the one who doesn't make a big deal of it. So to me, I think we make a big deal of something that we ask for. What do we say we want? We want passion. We want people to care. We want tenacity. We want toughness. We want rivalries. We want that in our sports. Oh, wait, they're getting tough. They're being rivalries. They're pushing each other. They're shoving. Do you want it or you don't want it? We say we want it. We want aggression. We want people to. We want the games to matter. And then when they do, they're chippy. They're putting it. They're fighting for it. Then we have issues with it. So to me, we're making a big thing out of nothing. Every time she gets touched up, it's a thing. And I think that's what also adds to the frustration of the WNBA players. My gosh, if we foul her, we can't do anything. We get a little chippy with her. It's a big thing. And I think that adds to why they get their extra little push for the money for the push. Push for the money, I should say. So I don't think it's a big deal. I don't even think she thinks it's a big deal because after the game, she goes, are we going to talk basketball or what? Y'all called me up here to talk some hoops. What are we talking about all these technical fouls and all that about? So to me, stop babying her. She's a part of it. She's an adjutant at times. She frustrates people at times. It's part of the game. And to me, I thought we wanted that. I thought we wanted people who cared and passionate anymore. Rob, I don't see a big deal about this as like we're making it a big deal when even the person involved doesn't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, I just think she's jumped the shark. The whole Caitlin Clark thing is now like bigger than life, and every little thing is, look, oh, they hate her, they're jealous. Even in basketball plays, she can be fouled hard.
Everybody
it's okay.
gets fouled hard.
It's okay. If they're pulling her hair and eye gouging her and, and all that, then maybe I'm like, okay, something's going on here. But you can't even be like.
I'm just laughing at the pulling hair and eye gouge. It's just old WWE.
You know what I mean? Like, but the idea that if they do anything was physical to her, it's like Dave Roberts having a stomach ache because Shohei got hit. Oh, my God. Oh, it's the end of the world. Shohei Ohtani got hit by a ball. What are they doing? Like, this is base. People get hit by a ball.
They do.
Okay, you're swinging that well. I'm gonna pitch you inside. I might hit you, let you know to back up a little bit. Don't get too comfortable in the box. Same thing with her. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. Everything, Caitlin Clark, we get it. She's the cash cow. Mm-hmm. But we can't say, are we going to stop playing basketball? Why don't you just suspend anybody who breathes on her? I mean, it's a joke. It really is. It's getting to that point.
I'm with you, and like I keep bringing up, anytime it's brought up, she's the one like, hey, it's part of the game. It is what it is. Right now, I'm just happy we're playing well, and my shots fall. Like, she moves on. Like, she knows it's part of the game. You know who was the cash cow of the NBA in the 80s? Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. You know who was getting their head taken off? Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. So to me, things happen. I'm not saying she got to be getting clothesline all the time, but what I'm saying is a hard foul. And if you looked at it, the original defender was reaching for the ball. It just happened to hit her face. And then the other girl, and then Caitlin kind of gets in her chest for like, hey, don't be hitting me in the face. And then the other girl, of course, defends her teammate. So to me, we can't do this. You can't clamor and cry for we want this, we want tough, we want passion, we want that. We want to feel like you really want it. And then when I really want it and things get chippy, and what have we been happy about this postseason in the NBA? They're letting them play again. The passion is there again. Guys are competing again. Look at guys, it's getting a little tough and a little chippy out there again. We like that. We want that. And we're getting that in the WNBA. It just happens to be she's a star, and stars get beat up. Stars get iced out of games. Stars get fouled. Stars get pitched in close. Stuff happens.
Right. I just don't like I get it. You don't want her injured or something that's
right,
like out of bounds, and I get that. But a hard foul in basketball, like it's the end of the world, like don't make it like that. Because then the players really will resent her. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying. You keep doing this.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Let her be like everybody else. You got knocked down. Other players get knocked down every night. I'm sure other players are looking going, Dude, are you kidding? That happened to me 4 times last night. Nothing happened.
When Steph Curry started to become Steph Curry in the NBA, Steph Curry was getting some hard fouls because people were like, all right, you ain't about to be doing all that shimmy, shooting threes, biting your little mouthpiece. He was getting hard fouls. He was running off of screens. People were giving him a little extra little chip, a little extra little bump. You know what I mean? When you're doing something unique and different and your game has a tendency to embarrass people, people ain't trying to be embarrassed. They're going to let you know. I'm going to touch you up a little bit, and that's part of the game, and it always has been part of the game, and she knows that. And I give her credit to me for not making a big deal, not wanting, why is it always me? Why is everybody picking on me? She's tough. She's out there, and she's talking smack, and she's flexing when she's busting threes and they're 40 feet out, and she's enjoying the game. And I like that about her. That even when it went college, it was issues and what was going on with Andrew. She's like, man, this is part of the game. Y'all keep making a big deal. Reminds me of Larry Bird. When all that stuff, when Dennis Rodman was like, oh, Larry Bird was black, he'd be just another guy, whatever, and Isaiah Thomas kind of echoed the thought. And Larry Bird said, man, y'all the ones making this a big deal. I'm over it. I accept their apology. Let's move on. She's like, can we just talk hoops? And I like that about her.
No doubt.